GarageBand.com.
Okay, this is Jamal with GospelMusicians.com. I did part 1 on how to prepare your tracks to be exported to use backing tracks in GarageBand's iPad. Now, we already exported it. We have on our screen a folder called Boom with all the exported tracks. Here I have the iPad. Now, iOS 5 is very beautiful. It allows you to do everything wirelessly, okay? But in my experience, and maybe somebody else can help me out, when you're importing these large audio type files, it's kind of slow. So I would recommend, until somebody proves me wrong, I would recommend connecting your iPad right here to the USB dock, okay? So you can dock it to your iMac or whatever you have. Now, a little background on GarageBand here. You can import WAV, you can import AIF files, and what's so cool, you can import Apple loops and they will actually look at the Apple loops. So in the back of your mind, make sure you kind of monitor what the BPM is, okay? I didn't tell you that before and I missed that. So I would call this folder here Boom, and I would say 120 BPM. Then I would go back in here and just because you got everything Boom, I would just name just one of these to say 120 BPM. Alright? Just so you know the BPM, it's very important because you're going to need that when you import it. So I left that out, 120 BPM. So make sure you mark the BPM, mark it on the folder so you know, mark it on all the files. I don't want to take time to do that because it's a video, but I would mark the name of the song. And this is how I would use my file. This is how I would do the file configuration. The name of the song is first, then I would say if it's piano, horns, keys, and then I would say the BPM so that you would know. Okay? Alright, so what we're going to do here, alright, I got my iPad, I'm about to dock it up here. About to plug it up. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, now it's plugged in, it's charging, everything's good. Now come around here to the screen here. I got my Boom here, 120 BPM. If you're looking at my wallpaper, yes, I have a wallpaper of a Kurzweil. So I am not totally against Kurzweils. I think the PC3K has potential, but unfortunately, it doesn't have a way for me to review this because there aren't that many Kurzweils that sell in GarageBand. I mean, in Guitar Center or Sam Ash. So anyway, that's a side note. Because people ask a lot of questions too, which is good. Alright, so boom, 120 BPM. I open up my iTunes. Alright, you see my iPad right here. I call it JPad. Alright, now what you want to do, you got your summary, you got your info. What you want to do here is go to apps. Alright, you want to go to apps right there. You see how slow that is? I don't like that. I don't like that, and I have a new computer, so I don't know if something's going on with the iPad or whatever, but it's more on the wireless. So here's my JPad, my iPad right here. Now, when you first go to apps, you're not going to see nothing. You're going to think you can't see nothing. Scroll down, all right? So you click on the particular app. In this case, see, I hate that. In this case, we're using GarageBand. So the key here is to make sure that you choose GarageBand, you go up to apps, all right, right up here. Now, so you see I have the songs that I have right here. I got my sounds that I loaded. We'll talk about that later. And so here is where you can import all of the WAV files. Cool, right? So here I go. All right, so I'm going to take this whole folder, which I haven't tried before. Let's see if this works. Can I just import this whole? Nope, it won't let me. So I open up Boom, everything here. Alright, Boom, backing tracks. Make sure it's 120 BPM. I highlight everything. These are AIF files. And I go right here and I just import all of the files right here. Alright, and you see they're adding. Now if I was to do this wirelessly, you would see that little rainbow thing going on, which I don't like. That's why I'm docked up right now. So what I'm about to do is go ahead and now they're all here. As you can see, they're all here. Now we just do sync again. I think they're already there, but just to be safe, let's just sync it up again. Alright, and they're up there. So, alright. So I've taken all of the backing tracks that I like, and I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to do one more thing here. I have some click tracks here that I made in Apple Loops. I'm going to click on these, and they all have the BPMs, as you can see. Boom click 120 BPM, demo click track 140 BPM, KDFL 100 BPM. Once again, all of these tracks can be bought on the website. Click tracks already in Apple Loops format. All right, it has the BPM. So I just take this and drag this again. All right, I'm importing all these, and look how fast that was. Pretty cool. All right, look at that. I got a 32 gig. I would recommend, if you get an iPad and you get it for backing tracks, dedicate this just for your backing tracks. All right, so there we go. I got everything in. I'm going to eject this, and that's how you import everything to the GarageBand for your iPad. Now I ejected it. Now I'm looking at it right here, and our next video that we'll do, I'm going to show you how to make the tracks in GarageBand. All right, so review part 1. We did we used our Logic. We exported our audio files. We broke them up. We made sure that the first name was the name of the song. The second was the name of the second part of the file name is the actual track. The third part of the file name was the BPM. We put it in the folder. We took it. We went to GarageBand. We went to iTunes. I plugged it up. You can try and use the wireless. Please let me know if it works for you, but mine is slow. And we just took and dragged the files. We sunk it up again. We took it out, so now those files are sitting there. All right. Now, part 3, I'm going to show you how to make the tracks and import the tracks in GarageBand for your iPad to prepare for your backing tracks.
For more fat clips, go to gospelmusicians.com.